It's a foul. Whatever way you look at this incident between Moani and Gabriel, it's a foul. By definition of two hands in the back of an opposition player. Now, whether I believe it to be soft or theatrical from Gabriel, there's still two hands in a player's back. And this is what I continue to reiterate. The minute you, as in Moani's situation, you use two hands to gain an advantage and you put them into a player's back, you run the risk. And you run the risk. And just because decisions elsewhere haven't been given, and I'm an advocate of this when I look at Ekitike's push on Romero, or many pushes on Romero, even Gabriel at Newcastle, you look at these and go, just what is the thinking behind what constitutes enough force with two hands in the back to give a free kick or to give a foul, give a penalty, not give a penalty? Now, of course, many things can be true. I think it can be a foul and also embarrassing on the defender's behalf, theatrically throwing yourself to the ground like that. Yeah, of course. As a football man, I look at that and think, that's embarrassing. But it worked this time round. But then there's many other things I find embarrassing on a pitch. I used to find it embarrassing when Kane would leave a leg in to buy penalties or free kicks or whatever. When players are shielding the ball and they back into the opposition player, feel a touch and then throw themselves to the ground. Right? I hate that as well. But the problem is we facilitate a world in which they're given free kicks one week and not the other. So I think this comes down to a law problem. I don't blame referees because there are going to be incidents where Ekitike on the back of Romero, it was a different kind of push. So is it two hands in the back or is it what a referee deems to be excessive force, enough to put a player off or to cause an infringement? I don't know. Look, I'm not a referee. I look at Moani and I find that lazy. I find it a lazy way to gain an advantage. Little nudge, however soft it is, there's other ways of going about a defender, Gabriel, who I think had misjudged the flight of the ball anyway. So I think you only had to kind of shoulder into him, even one arm, not even a push, but just your forearm sort of across a player to just gain those kind of centimetres of advantage. And then that goal's given. So I think that was a cheap, lazy way to give the referee a decision to make in terms of Moani's push. I think it's just soft modern day football in terms of something like that. And I think Gabriel and Romero are two of the kind of most easily punished / hard done by players because they're expected to be strong. I think that works in their favour sometimes and it goes against them in other incidents. I think Romero's been very unlucky this season with some of the decisions that have been given against him. Absolutely. So, yeah, that's my only gripe, really. I think it ultimately, yeah, it's a foul. It's Moani's fault for making it so obvious that a referee had a simple decision to make.